afternoon. We are about to do a fun workout in the nice Florida sun and get a little tan at the same time. I'm going to use a 15-pound dumbbell, which is generally the weight I use for my workouts. It's a nice medium intensity weight. I can get my 12 to 15 reps in, or 8 to 12 if you're using heavier weight, and just feel like I'm pretty maxed out at 2-3 sets. We're also going to use a resistance band. So we're going to do some of my favorite exercises instead of doing a back bicep day or a chest shoulder day, which is really for people that are bodybuilding or really want to grow, certain parts of their body. I just want a good overall conditioning workout. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite exercises that you can throw together in circuit fashion. So here we go. I'm going to start with the back exercise. We're going to work large muscles. So we're going to bend the knees a little bit, and there's Yogi the dog. And I'm going to support my body by putting my forearm on one leg. I'm going to reach across, and I'm going to do a really functional back row. And what I mean is by functional is if you were to pick something up off the ground, you generally will bend down and pick it up like that. So why not exercise so that you're actually mimicking the things that you're going to do in real life? And that's what functional exercises are. So this is a back row that's really healthy and safe. Make sure when you bring that elbow around that you stay flat in the back so that gravity is opposing my back muscles. If I stand way up, gravity is going to oppose my shoulder, and I'm not working that specifically right now. I am targeting big back muscles, also incorporating glutes. And just for kicks, because we're filming, I'm going to go to 12 reps-ish. And I'm going to switch sides. Stay down here, keep it safe and low when you pick up your dumbbell. Reach, row, reach, and row. And please notice that I'm really pulling my belly button in tight, not letting go of that core connection. Always engaging my core muscles so that I keep nice and strong and supported. Exhale, pull, reach, pull. If you notice here too, I am not lunging over on this leg. I'm keeping my knees bent, and I'm twisting the torso. It's a really important thing to remember. I'm at a comfortable stance. I'm going to do one more. The world's worst counter. I'm going to assume it's 12 on each side. We are now going to pick up our tube and throw in some wood chops. Fantastic core exercise. We incorporate a little tush, little glute work there, little abdominals, internal obliques. So what we're going to do is we are going to grab the handle, we're going to soften the knees, we're going to plant the feet, and we're going to twist again from the torso, this time up. I'm not going to bring the shoulder above my head. I'm going to keep the shoulders neutral. Exhale, pull the belly button in tight, come back to start, twist, exhale. So I am using my torso to twist. I'm not pulling with my arms. They're just a natural extension of my torso twist. You really feel this all through your middle. Fantastic exercise for strengthening that tummy and supporting the back muscles, which is why we work our abs in the first place. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Okay, switching sides. Okay, switching sides. We're going to go the other way. Soften the knees, plant those feet. Exhale, twist, straight arms, shoulder down, relaxed. Inhale, twist. Everything's coming from my middle. We're going to have a doggy walking through our little shot, which is fine. We're very dog-friendly workout people. Soft knees. If you notice, I'm anchored into the ground. My feet are really anchored down. Weights in my heels. I'm not coming off those feet. I'm twisting through the torso, really hitting my obliques. Just keep pulling that belly button in tight. I even feel my back muscles really working here. It's a great exercise if you play any kind of sport. And we're going to do one more. And take it down. Okay, next exercise. Still going. No resting in between unless you need a sip of water. We're going to come down into a healthy plank. A lot of people do a tricep exercise this way, on the ground or standing. It's okay. I like to work more muscles while I do my tricep exercise. So what I'm going to do is come into a healthy plank. Elbows, shoulders, wrists are in alignment. I'm going to come up onto my toes. I'm going to press my shoulders back and down. Pull the belly button up and in. Press the shoulders back. So first thing you want to do is really get a good solid plank. I see a lot of people planking like this, which isn't a plank. And I see a lot of people planking like this with their tummies dropped out of it. So if you're not here to start, you're not ready for the next part of this exercise. So this is a great beginning for you if you want to just work on that. Hold it for 10 seconds, stretch out, and then come back and hold again if you need to. If you can do what I do, let's go. So we're going to pick up a dumbbell. I'm going to widen my stance a little bit. I'm going to bring that elbow up, and I'm going to press straight back and work my tricep, and back out again. Keeping the belly button tight, keeping both hips facing the ground at all times. That's the hardest part of this exercise, is keeping both hips down. Belly button's tight. And I'm going 8 on here, because that's as many as I can do with a 15-pound dumbbell. I'm going to switch sides. So 8 to 12 is a great number for this one. It's a tough exercise. Press back through the heels, shoulder back and down. I guess I should turn around, sorry, so you can see that side better. Both hips face the ground. I don't change my plank, and I push. Everything's in alignment. Last 2. And that's 8. Take it down, stretch it out for a minute. We're going to turn back around. We're going to start from the beginning. So let's go back to our back row. You with me? Soften the knees, support the back, reach, pull, reach, pull. And if you need to go a little heavier for this one, lighter for your plank, tricep press, that's absolutely fine. Just have your dumbbells ready so you don't have to rest in between exercises. I really love this workout. I always feel it in my back, good parts of my back, my waist and my hips, pretty much everywhere, even my arms. Now having to do one bicep curl. Switching sides, down low, safe way to reach to the other side, roll it over. Woo. Going 12 here. Reach and pull. 8 to 12, scientific number. For muscle, for effectively increasing endurance. Cut the reps a little bit to increase size. 6 to 8 reps, 8 to 10. If you just want to work on your overall endurance, you can increase reps. I do that a lot with lower body. And feels like 12. Going back to my wood chops again. Gonna step on my tube. No rest. Feeling good, heart rate's up a little bit. Soft knees, exhale, twist. And again, keep those shoulders relaxed. I see all this stuff on these. You should be able to see over that arm, exhale. If I could play tennis, my backhand would be great and powerful, but I can't play tennis. Exhale. Not very coordinated, although I'm strong. 2 more. Feels like 12. Good. If you're doing these with someone else, something that's a great thing to do is once you do your rotation here, have somebody come over and press down to see if your abs are locked nice and tight. If you can do this and arch your back, you're not connecting with your tummy and keeping it tight. You really want to pull the belly button, pull it in against the ribs as we exhale. Train your body so that those transverse muscles are activated. And we're supporting the spine at all times. Just pull them in. Tighten the seatbelt. Exhale. Exhale. I'm going to say 2 more. Feels like 12. There. Okay. Let's go back to our plank rows one more time. Love my plank rows. They're painful in such a good way. Okay. Strong, solid plank. Shoulders back and down. Belly button tight. Heels back. Elbow comes up. Push, keeping the hips down. I see this all the time. That is not this exercise. We want the hips down, press straight back. Hardest part is that stabilization in the core. You're gonna have to lighten your weight on those. If you're used to doing 20-pound kickbacks, or some of my guys 40-pound kickbacks, once you get on the ground in that position, you're gonna half your weight. And that's fine. Stay here this time, push it back. Not sure if you can see me. That's not a good idea, let me turn. extension in the tricep. Are you engaging those thighs? Squeezing tight. No wussy planks. Stretch it. Woo! 2 sets so far of those 2. I'm going to the next exercise. Sometimes 2 sets isn't all I feel like doing because I'm going to go right to the next thing. We are going to take our dumbbell. We're going to lunge forward and touch the ground and come back. If you cannot do a moving lunge, if your knees hurt, you can stand still and you can just give me a little squat. You can also go modified and just give me a little mini one here. But I'm actually going to move into it. I'm going to move, come up. Getting a little bit of a hammer curl for the bicep. And I'm getting a great little quad glute exercise, and I'm keeping my heart rate up. No resting. Bicep curl. Little bicep curl. Let's get one more. Saying 12 on that one, 12 to 15. Reach, chest is lifted. Bicep curl. Make sure the arm, you have some control. You're not swinging it everywhere. You're just extending and you're bending. Elbow stays under the shoulder for the most part. I can smell the ocean. It's awesome. You really can. It's so great. I'm going to get 2 more. Feels like 12. Biceps. Yay. Okay, awesome. Next one's going to be little plie squat. Turn the toes out. Down and up. If you feel like you can, we're going to throw a little upright row into it. 2 dumbbells. If it's too much for you, just plie squat. Up and down. Up and down. Notice my elbows stopping just a tiny bit above the shoulders. Arms are coming chest height only. Heart rate's flying. Yeah. Abdominals are tight. 2 more. Okay, going back to that lunge press. 2 sets on this workout. Reach, hammer curl, reach. On my reach, I'm slightly tilting forward at the hips, as if I were going to pick something up. Woo! That bicep's burning. That leg's burning. Good stuff. Last 2. I need to wear a t-shirt that says feels like 12, because it feels like 12. I don't know. Reach. Up. Reach. Up. Feels good. On set 2. So what we're going to do after this, we do our plies, but then to finish out this workout, we're going to work on a really healthy power push-up, which means shoulders are going to be in a good position, healthy position during your push-up. Let's do our last plie. 2 dumbbells, toes out, comfortable, knees are right over toes. Lift, belly button's tight, everything's squeezing. Woo! I'm feeling it. I wouldn't give you anything to do that I'm not doing myself on a regular basis. It's a lot of bang for your buck in a short amount of time. That's the way I work. We got 3 more of these. Watch the positioning of your elbows and your shoulders. My neck's relaxed. Last one, our power push-up. So, contrary to what you see all the time with these wide push-ups, A lot of shoulder positioning in bad range. Or not bad, but not great if you've had any shoulder issues or if you're getting older and your shoulders are a little worn out. We want to keep everything in alignment just like you were going to do for your plank. And in that plank position, I want you to work on your tricep doing most of the work because the push-up is very much a tricep exercise. We're going to come down by sliding the elbows under the sides and push up that way. We're going to take it down and push. When I first started doing these, I would do 3. And then I would come back and stretch this way, little child's pose. Then I would come back up again and do 3 more until I could work up to 10 or 12 rep sets. Since I've been doing these, my triceps are much stronger and I think more defined than they ever were. So I encourage you to practice. I'll turn sideways so you can see that positioning. We're going to slide, good plank. We're going to slide the elbows alongside the body and push. Really pull that belly button in tight. Hardest thing for me is keeping those abs and core tight during that. So that was 4 sets of 3. Really good way to do it. I encourage you to just practice it. You can practice on your knees. I'm not a huge fan of knee push-ups, but you could do as many as you can and then drop to knees and just still work on powering through your push-up by using a lot of triceps or just close hands. So that's basically, in a nutshell, some of my favorite exercises that you can throw together. I did 2 sets of the first 2 rounds and then 1 set of 12 of the tricep push-ups. You can go up to 4 sets of each. You can play around with your weights a little bit. Just do whatever's comfortable for you, but I would say ideally a goal would be 4 sets of every exercise. 12 reps, no rest in between, just a few sips of water, of course, which I encourage. And then stretch when you're finished, full body stretch. Have a good one, move forward.